What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me today. Obviously, you can probably tell I'm giving the other camera a try today. I'm really not liking the other camera at all, man. The zoom and the autofocus is killing me. I really enjoy the upload time. Like, it's really quick to get these videos up, but at the same time, man, it's becoming a problem. So I'm going to try this one more time. Hopefully it works out and we can upload this tonight. What's up, man? Thanks for giving my video a shot. You read the title, you know what we're going to talk about. I'm very excited about this thing. To be perfectly honest, it's a pretty quick video for me. I tend to take a long time with products because I like to actually use them before showing them off. I can only recommend what I use and what I like. And typically that's what you see on this channel. Interesting story about this is, vape. The Bellow version 2, really been enjoying that thing, man. It's been a good time for me. Great flavor. So, the Tobe changed a lot for us. It changed a lot for vaping. It just changed everything. It really did. The deck with the built-in negative posts. At the time, they had quite a bit larger eyelets than most. The conical shape in the top cap, the three-piece design, all coupled together with the heat fins. It was just, at the time, it was just crazy. And it made everybody else step their game up. The Tobe that atty is a sheer legend, in my opinion. The legendary J-Bo. Like, his name is J-Bo, it should be legendary in front. Am I a fanboy? Yeah, I am, man. I enjoyed the Tobe quite a bit. It was super easy to build and a lot of fun to use. It really was. Flavor out of control. So he dropped the Indestructible. And I saw pictures of this on vapordna.com. And to be honest, I saw it and I thought, I don't know about that. It didn't catch me. It didn't grab me. It wasn't like I need that now. And I don't know why. Riverwalk Vapors. I'll put a link in the description where you can get this, where I got mine. My local shop has them. And I says, you got the Indestructible. Can I hold it? And the moment I grabbed it, I knew. I looked inside and I knew I had made a mistake. I really feel like if you enjoy dripping, you enjoy a kind of lazy, smooth, relaxed lung hits, this is for you, man. I really feel like this is a definite go. Like, you should have one, man. And I'm not a salesperson, dude. Like, I don't sell shit on here. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just hopefully here to guide you in the right direction on killer products, man. Alright? But if I have to say one thing to sum up this review, is it's going to be a pretty gnarly gush fest, dude. Let's take it down, man. Also, bonus in the title, I'll put this as well. We're gonna put together. I got the cloud kit for it, and you can get that at cyberliquids.com. And I'll put a link, maybe on the screen. We'll see what goes on. But definitely down below, Cyber Liquids. It's the cloud kit you can get for this. Let's take it down and break it into what's going on, man. Here we go. Come on, man. Zoom in. Is that good? Maybe a little more. Back it up. Here it is. A little more. The J-Bo engraving right here. Right. Now, it does say it comes with two 3mm airflow holes on each side, plus a 3mm single coil option. Mine, there's a little difference in this. I was in the shop last night and I was looking at their other Indestructible, and the airflow hole were quite a bit larger than mine. They were more close together. As you can see, like on here, I have it adjusted right now, just to kind of show you. You can adjust this. But the distance between each airflow hole, you can see, is a little bit larger on mine, and on the other ones that were in the shop, they were actually a little bit bigger. All right, so I don't think this is quite 3, but I'm super happy with it. I'm fine with this. Plenty of airflow. Single coil option. All right. Here's the top now. Usually, the original, the first Tobe, the Tobe Atty, which, this isn't like a version 2 Tobe or anything, but, I'm going to kind of compare it here and there. All right. Obviously, the fins are a little bit less on this. They're not so deep on here. I think it gives it a sick little look. On the bottom, you're going to get Jabo. Part number 40. I believe that's part number. Rev A and the indestructible. Hashtag indestructible. Right there. All right, C101 copper pin. There we go. C101 copper pin, peak insulators. Let's tear it apart. Let's just get this thing to pieces. First off, let's start with the top cap. 22 mil, by the way. So I'm going to show you every bit of piece of this thing, man. So here it is. 510. It doesn't come with a drip tip, and literally what I'm showing you is what came in the bag. No extra screws, nothing like that. All right, just straight up the Atty in a little plastic Ziploc bag. Turn it over in that classic conical shape. This, in my opinion, for me, just really pumps up the flavor. Also, works well with the airflow to be a smooth draw. Really gives it a nice, smooth, effortless draw. Now, something to recall on this. Now, it's got just a single O-ring, right? But I want you to pay attention to that little notch in there. Do you see that? Yeah, there we go. That's not missing an O-ring. It's supposed to be like that. What I found with this is when I first had it, and the fit, by the way, is perfect. It always fits like this, wet or not. It always fits like this. It takes effort to get it off, and it takes effort to put it on, but it's not too tight. It's not so tight it's pulling off the barrel. You know what I mean? So, let's say I'm sitting here and I'm vaping this. I'm dripping inside, right? And I want to re-drip. I pull this off, put my juice on the coils, put it back on, and I vape. Now, what happens typically with most atomizers out there when it's just going straight up to the top here? When you go to push it, let's say this has juice on it, and you go to push it back down in, and you push it down, what it does is it pinches the juice against the top cap, and it runs down the side. Have you ever found yourself sitting there cleaning this off a lot after you drip? Like you'll take it, you wipe it off on your shirt or whatever, right? Not on this. I don't get any leaking, and I'm telling you, literally none coming down this barrel from the outside. Nothing. So you can pull it off, drip it, put it on. It also aids in taking this off so easy, because the fit of it is perfect, man. Literally perfect. Right? So again, he's just knows what he's doing. Super smart. Pretty cool. It's the simplest things in vaping, isn't it? So the side, I'm gonna throw this on my tenderfoot to pop off the barrel, because the fitment on that is so good, man. So good on this, and I love that. Again, there's the airflow holes. Jabo airflow holes, right? Single. The inside, little edge here to cover the deck completely, so it's nice and flush. No crispity crunchity on the inside at all. Nowhere. Expertly done, I must say. Let's get to the start of the show, man. Right. Here is the deck. Little different, right? Huge, really large peak insulator on the inside. And like I said, I'm going to put it together the cloud kit as well on this. But I just want to show you this, and we're going to take apart this whole center section, and we're going to look at the inside as well. 6mm deep juice well. This thing is deep, man. Like, so deep. Get every little piece of that. Check out the negatives. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just beautiful, man. Now this right here you can use, if you sit your coils here in the corner, right? you can use this to adjust your airflow. But I just leave them wide open. It's a nice lazy feeling, lung hit. Check that out. Handmade screws, as well as the pitch on this. Not any screw will just work in here, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Phillips head, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up these and tell you why these work so well. Open up that center eyelet. Generous eyelet. There we go. Okay. Generous. Now, if you're into like artistic style builds, this is a must-have, man. This really is. I mean, look at that negative. What's great about this is when you put your leads through this negative post, and you tighten down this screw here, it presses the wire right against the floor of that thing. You don't have to sit here and wrench super hard on it, right? It just presses it right against the floor of that negative post. Conduction in this is spectacular, out of this world, man. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this open for now, because we're actually gonna build this, of course, right? Also, something to note, let me pull out the center post here, screw. Handmade screws, man. Handmade. Nice smooth round bottoms on the screws. That's the thing I loved about the original is, yeah, check that out, man. Isn't that great? I think that's super impressive. Big, fat, gnarly heads. You can build on the screw heads. Also, on the center post, check this out. See that? It doesn't drill all the way through, so there's actually a little ledge. See that? Your wire sits on the floor in the center post as well. Isn't that great? Nickel builds, a dream. There you go. Nickel builds, no more snapping your leads, man. You tighten this down, you wiggle the nickel a little bit, and it breaks off beautifully clean. Beautifully clean. Let's take it apart, man. So, as I mentioned before, we're going to do the cloud kit. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put this screw back on, because I'm actually going to leave the Ninja post that comes with the cloud kit in here. Better yet, instead of doing that right now, let's show off the cloud kit. Here's the cloud kit, man. It comes in a Ziploc. I lied. It does not come in a Ziploc. It comes in like a little box with foam. Very nicely made. Put this back in. It comes with 3 grub screws. The Ninja post. I got 2 grub screws in there. Matter of fact, let's open them suckers up. Very nice grub screws, by the way, and they're large. They take a big key. They're not going to strip easy. And again, just like the center post, you will be trapping your wire against the floor there. It just makes for a better contact. There you go. Got a little design on the front. I mean, like I said, if you like, doing those staggered Claptons and all these crazy builds, this is a must-have for you, man. All right, and also look on the bottom with the center post. Now I know, and I did too. I saw the round post. I thought it was a spinning center post, man. He notched it. He notched it. Isn't that great? It's the simplest little thing I've ever seen. No spinning center post, man. Jabo gets it, I'm going to go ahead and leave that out because we're definitely installing that. I really enjoy this post. It can be a little fidgety, just dealing with like single wire builds. Because that's what we're doing today. It's just a simple 24 gauge, simple build, man. All right, and it can be a little fidgety, but we'll get to all that. Here's the cloud cap. Jabo. All right, same thing. A little, maybe just a touch different. Yeah, not much, man. Maybe a little smaller. Yeah, maybe just a little smaller engraving. Okay, just a little different. 3 3mm airflow holes each side. Also a single coil option, as you can see there, man. I mean, single coil is tons. Gets better, man. Built-in drip tip. On the top, you also have your adjustable airflow, something like the Vector. So you have two different styles of airflow coming into this thing at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off. Okay, it just comes right off. Go ahead and unscrew this. This unscrews. Set that off to the side. Also, this plate comes off. So there we go. So this goes into the atomizer. 4 airflow holes. They appear to be 3mm as well. That seems to be the size of choice. And it comes in, look how clean this is, man. I mean, the machining is just, I've never seen anything like it. It is just simply beautiful, man. Right, goes in. Next comes your plate, and this is where you put on tabs up, right? Because you do have tabs here. Tabs up to keep that space, to keep that, gap, like the traditional finning we're used to from J-Bow, right? So let's pop that on top. And then you can adjust it from right here. 2, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Right? Let's just go with 4 for now. Next up is this piece. And it's just simply drilled all the way around. Why do this? Trevor, that's excessive. Why do this? Again, man, it just kind of shows, he just knows, man. Why do this? And I'm going to show you my theory on why he did that. Screw it down. Just screws right on. Right? So, it's in the barrel, right? Wrong side. Nice fit, by the way. And also, one more time, it does have that notch in the top. There we go. Again, no more juice running down the side of your barrel, man. So, the reason those airflow holes are in there, in my opinion, is when you're pulling in air from the side, you have 2 shelves here. The airflow could get split in the fins and get trapped up in this top fin. It could just kind of just be, and it's not much, like it's so not much. And I know that sounds crazy, but by putting those holes in there, allows air, no matter which fin the air kind of drifts into, it's coming down into the atomizer. It will come down in there. There's no airflow getting blocked anywhere. There's no airflow hitting the wall anywhere. There's no airflow, it's just going where it needs to, and that's down into the atomizer. Alright? Built-in drip tip. This thing never gets hot, I swear. I swear, dude. Like, there's so much airflow in this, it's insane. I mean, all 8 of those, plus these, the fins, this is fine with me. I'm more than happy with this metal piece here. Nice board, check that out. Right? That's the cloud kit, man. And it just simply goes over the top. It just replaces your old one. Just like that. There you go. You're lobbing, dude. You're lobbing with like crazy, man. It's thick, dense. And again, nice fit. Need a tenderfoot to get it off. And we're not using that tonight, though. But we are going to use the Ninja post. So let's go ahead and start. Let's do that. I'm going to hold onto the center post here. Flathead. Nice and easy on your copper here. No reason to strip it. C101 grade copper. High quality. And everything as clean as you see it now is as clean as I got it. Spotless. And the center post pops out. Just like that. On the bottom, it's double notched. Okay, remember on the post it's notched. It's also notched on the peak insulator here. And the fit on that is great. It just snugs right up against it. Go ahead and just move that. So there you go. So instead of being round, it technically is oval and squared off. Kind of cool, right? Ninja post. Just want to line it up here. You guys didn't see that. Just line it up, pop it in. Just like that. Kind of eye it up to where that oval's going to sit into it. And pop it in. Pop it in, hold it down with your finger, and let's go ahead and put in our bottom contact pin. Just kind of start it with your fingers. Okay. Snug, not crazy snug, just snug enough. You don't want to strip your copper, man. Just take your time on it. Let me show you how dead straight on this thing is. Like, it's right on the money, dude. And it was easy. It was effortless. I know it's not going to spin on me, which is great. The grub screws. The only downfall, yeah, you know, you have to use 2 different tools to build with. But for me, it hasn't been too bad, man. I think the worst part for me in this post is just doing single wire builds. It tends to, when you tighten down your wire into that center post and the grub screw catches the wire, it tends to kind of push and pull it around, and you'll see that, man. You'll see that in the build portion. I'm going to go ahead and open these up because we're going to build it, man. We're going to build it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So anyway, that is it. I just want to do a quick little tutorial and show and tell a little bit on the cloud kit that you can get with this. And I use it, man. I really do. But I just leave in the Ninja post. I really like it. It's functional. It really is. Let's tenderfoot it, man. Get building this thing. Monster foot stand. Shout out to Tenderfoot. Link in the description, by the way, where you can get your own tenderfoot if you're looking for one. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, I think that's a good angle. I think that's a pretty good angle. We'll try it, alright? 24 gauge Canthal, actually 24 gauge Nichrome 80, excuse me. 8 wraps around a 3mm bit. I'll show you the coil after I wrap it here. Pull it nice and tight. Whatever you're wrapping your wire around, just make sure it's nice and tight. Okay? It's always important to get a good solid circumference going with your coil. It's going to give you a nice reading and really good performance. Alright? And any scraggler kind of nasty ends, I'll go ahead and trim. I'm pretty happy with that. Here we go. Right. Basic build. Nice and simple. Let's do it again. Pull down your leads with a pair of pliers. And some people like to see me wrap them, some people don't. So, I mean, if you're like all for like seeing me wrap it every single time, you know, let me know in the comments, man, because I'm more than happy to show you that. If it's going to help you, then I'll show you, you know? There we go. And there's another one. Let's get to building this thing. First thing we're going to do, put it right back on whatever you wrapped it around, whatever your favorite thing is to wrap around. Right. First one, right through the positive. Don't worry where it goes. Okay, don't worry where it goes. Right. So usually I'd come in with my handle on this side to center it. I'm actually going to turn my wrench around. I pulled it out and I went to the other side because I want to push it against inside of that post. But I also want to kind of gauge. What am I gauging for? Let me pull off my own reader here. I'm gauging for about the edge of the deck there, because you want to think when you actually do center it, it's going to come in towards the middle. I want to get it pretty close to those airflow holes on the barrel. So I'm going to go right there. I'm going to trust that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to trust that. And just simply fasten down. You don't have to go crazy tight here. That's it. That's all you need. Pull this out. This coil. Come back to the other side. And now I'm going to center it. It's good. Grab your Allen key. Just kind of ballpark it at this point. We're not going for, you know, this is it, you know? There we go. You don't need it super tight, just remember, it's pressing, like that's so tight in there. I barely put any pressure on this because it's pushing against, it's two flat spaces compressing the wire. Think of it like that. You know, look at that, the coil's not even moving. I barely even did anything. I'm gonna go ahead and clip. Get as close as you can here. I like to lift up the negative one so I can get in there a little better. Hold on to it. There we go. And just get nice and flush here. It's about coil 1, and we're far from finished. But see how it's kind of near the edge of the deck there? That's what I want. And I can even fix that one more little more here. I also have it pretty low. Like the coil itself is going low. See that? It's exactly what I want. I found this really complements this atty really well. Move it up. Let's do another one, man. Go ahead and pop that in. Just drop it down in there. No big deal at all. Spin that. Again, down in, and just kind of eyeball it now. It's pretty good. Nice and snug like that. Pull it out, go to the other side, and now we're going to center it. Hold your driver right here, just hold it, and tighten down. Just give it a little extra, man. Again, you don't have to go crazy tight. That's good. So just a hair more. That's good. Okay, again, I'm going to lift up on the negative so I can get in there. I like to come in kind of an angle on the corner here. Clip it. And there's plenty of room here to get your tool in, too. That's it. So again, see where it's sitting in correlation with the deck. We're not finished yet. We need to see how it's kind of crooked. I want to level these coils out a little bit. All right. Pretty much the same height, and that happens pretty much every time I build with this atomizer. Not bad. Let's do some fixing here. So I'm just going to look at it head on. That one looks level, really level. Oh, keeping the shot for you guys. There you go. A little more. Yeah, this one's a little crooked. Bend it up. That's it. So, see where the coils are sitting. Now, this one seems like it's a little closer than the other one, but I'm fine with that. That's okay. You know, coils don't have to be pretty to work, man. They don't. I just like to do, you know, this is just how I build. They don't have to be like pretty and perfect, but try to get them uniform, try and get a good circumference here, you know? Just take those little extra measures to ensure that you got a good solid build. Because when you build something and you go out for the day, you want to trust that build all day long, man. I'm going to stick with that height too. That one could go down just a hair. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Just a hair, man. Yeah, cool. I'm good with that. Let's measure it. You know, you gotta trust it all day. So you want good, secure leads. No shorts, no nothing like that. Get good battery life out of your max. Any mod, man. This gonna measure a little low, but it's definitely gonna jump up. You know, Nichrome's pretty classic like that. Right? Yeah. So we'll say we'll round it up a little bit, 0.15-ish. All right. But after we fire it, oh, I knew it. I got my snow wolf. Let's get that going, man. I'll move the tenderfoot here and get this on my snow wolf. Get down there. Grab a pair of ceramic tweezers here, and I'm just going to kind of pulse it here. You know, start low when you're first, when you first start building coils, start low on your wattage. I got this a little high, 45, but it's a good idea to kind of maybe start at like 15, 20. And as I'm firing this, there we go. I'm just going to kind of press in a little bit. There we go. And if you notice, like right away, they're already starting to look at that. How often do you see that? Not very, man. Give it just a press on the inside there. That'll help it if you just kind of just gently press it in like that. Each one. You could do it again on this side, That really helps as well. It's a bit like strumming it without strumming it. I'm pretty happy with that. Because of the way the wire's secure in this atomizer, it really gives it that. Look at that. It's just great, man. It just gives it a nice solid connection so everything glows beautifully. So, there it is, man. And it's measuring on the Snow Wolf at a 0.28. So that's what you can pretty much expect from the Nichrome build here. We're going to wick it now. Careful pulling it off, it's going to be hot. That's great hanging out with you guys, man. There we go. By the way, I wanted to mention, I have been messing with the Kendo vape cotton, and I've been testing it, and we'll be showing that off pretty soon as well. Let's set this up just like that for you guys. I had some cotton here. Where'd it go? There we are. So with the cotton, I'm just going to peel off the outsides of my cotton pass cord. This is Muji. I really like Muji a lot, man. But like I said, I'm testing it. I'm going to get some out to some people and, have them mess with it as well. And get back to you on this. I want to show you a little tip with this. Get back here where you can see me. So after I peeled off both sides of this, I like to cut from one side and then flip it around like I just cut from this side. I'm going to flip it around and cut the side from the other side. I've noticed with Muji at least, it's thicker on the outsides of the pad than the middle. A lot thicker. Alright, put this back here. Cut a notch in it. Similar to that. Just kind of helps you get a point there. Get a nice point at first and just kind of massage it, man. Just kind of roll it back and forth, kind of like a spliff. You know how to roll a spliff, dude. Hey, maybe? Alright, let's go ahead and add this, man. Pop it in. Now, whichever way you centered the coils, like I pushed from your left to the right, to your right, that's the way I want to push. Whichever way is the way that I push in the coil towards the center is the way I want to pull the cotton through the coil. So I'm going to pull through till I feel a little resistance, and I'm just going to tug on this side as I pull through this side simultaneously, like that. Good. Keep it fluff, It's not bad, man. Not bad. Let's do it again. You want your cotton snug, not super tight. At least I do. Okay, same thing again until I feel resistance. I'm going to tug. That's it. There we go. Just like that. Nice and fluffy on each side. It's exploding out on each other side of the coil. It's just kind of puffing out. That's what you want. And I'm going to clip it about 3 mils off the deck here. Maybe 3 mils. Just a little excess off the deck there. It's tough on camera. But you want to kind of try and keep it about the same as possible. Got a pick here. And as a matter of fact, I can take this off. And hopefully this will come into play. And I'm simply going to tuck it down and in. I'm going to lift it up and just pop it down in. Let it happen. Just let it happen. And after it's down and in, I want to push it back. So I went in. I'm going to push it back towards the corner, like that. It's good. Both sides. It's great, man. You want your cotton going all the way down to the bottom of that well, but you just want it in the corners, man. You know? It really maximizes the amount of space of that juice well, as well as wicking. Wicks really well like that. Let's do the other side. And what's nice, if you remember how the negative posts look, they're almost round in the corners. Well, they are round in the corners. That cotton just sits right against it. So nice. Comb it under, push it back. Great, man. Again. And I'm just making it happen. It's just get it in there, and as you kind of lift up on the cotton and plop it in, it'll kind of do its own thing, and all you literally do is just slide it back, put it back there in its little spot. I just concentrate on filling up those kind of negative. Pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad, man. There we go. Little pocket underneath. As you can see right here, there's a pocket here. Airflow is going to come through around the coils and up to the mouthpiece, both sides. That pocket's pretty sweet, man. And from the top, there's another view of it. As you can really see now, hopefully you can get a good look at that. The space from the airflow holes to the coil. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on right now, man. I'm going to line it directly up on each side. It should be pretty good. I mean, you can't get much more centered than this, to be honest. And pop it down in. Now you can really see. There we go. Very close. At this point, I want to look on the inside of the barrel to make sure the cotton's pretty much off the barrel, and it is. Make use a little work, but you know what? Let's move on, man. Let's enjoy this thing, right? Cool, man. Let's bring it back up. Good, good. Not bad. That'll work, man. So there it is. What do you guys think of that thing? Is it crazy? Top cap. Juice first. we'll just go ahead and just stick with the Snow Wolf as well. Fitment, everything about it fits fantastic. It never leaks out the side, down the barrel, kind of like the Suave does. It doesn't do any of that. This is a great Atty, and I can't tell enough people about it. Like, I don't even know why I'm surprised about it. I guess I'm Sweet Pea, man. From Coil Vapes, link in the description, dude. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the coils and then fire it, and it'll pull the juice into the coils. Dry and everything, just put a little on there, and then fire your button. Just tap your button, and it'll soak it in. And I'm going to continue to do that until it's completely saturated. This thing holds a ton of liquid. Like, if you like big juice wells, this is a must-have. Artistic style. He's thought of everything. And I wanted to touch base, though, with you guys. It smells so good. Well, Trevor, why didn't it come like the Cloud Kit? This is two different atomizers. Whole different animals. And I know what you're saying. This is $50. Right? I showed you a $50 atomizer before the Cloud Kit. The Cloud Kit is $25. This also fits on the Vector, man. Okay? They're two different animals. You know, this one's very, you know, lazy, lung hit-ish, if you will. This one's just an all-out war, you know? Like, just crazy amounts of vapor off that thing. I'd do some gnarly builds with that. Maybe a Tiger build, maybe around the 0.3 area on a series box. Forget about it, dude. Flavor. Just lobbing it, dude. You're lobbing. I think for $50 in this, you can't beat it, man. Let's go. The flavor's out of this world, man. That also has to do a lot with where the airflow holes are placed in conjunction with the coils. They're literally like, see, I can pop off this top cap and not worry about getting juice everywhere right now. Maybe a couple mils, 2 or 3 mils, 2.5 mils, maybe. And as you can see, it was, you know, I know it's fresh, but I could sit here all day and I will never get juice, or even a little bit of juice coming around the outside of that. Couple it with a Mink Machine piston, dude. It's on, man. Pop it right off. Great fit. Feels good. Juice it up. Pop it back on, man. It's good. It's heaven, man. Heaven. What else can I tell you about this? Not much. Hopefully we covered all the bases. I kind of just wanted to show you every bit and piece of this thing. I highly recommend this, the Indestructible by Jabo from riverwalkvapors.com, dude. There's a lot of other vendors that I believe Vapor DNA definitely has it. Riverwalk Vapors has it. I believe, oh no, Vapor DNA sold out, but Riverwalk definitely has them, dude. It truly is. I was hitting with man Key, man, what's up, Rob? And I was showing him pictures of it, and he was kind of like, I really think that's something you have to hold to truly appreciate. I think so too, and I don't know why. I don't know why, man. I guess I wasn't expecting this. I guess I was expecting something different, but he literally, he's a genius, man. The quality of machining on this is out of this world. You will freak. It was spotless. It didn't come with machine oil on it. I'm just giddy about this thing, man. If you have... What, really? Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at tjvapingreviews@aol.com or simply comment down below, man. I try to get back to everybody. And I'm kind of behind on getting back to you guys that have commented previously. I'm getting to you, man, and I apologize. Thank you for all your support over the last few years. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a while. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. You guys make this channel exactly what it is. Just a little good old-fashioned fun time channel, man. Let's end this in classic form, dude. See you guys. Blessings.